Hi, everyone. This is Tam getting adjusted. I usually do all of my videos, obviously, in a studio at Bow Valley, and now I'm doing them from my kitchen using YouTube. So I hope this works. Forgive me as I get used to this kind of format, just like you do. Wanted to welcome you to 30-1. As hopefully you have, or some of you, most of you, over the next few days will be logging into D2L, and you're going to notice every week you get like an introduction that anchors you into the week. And you're also going to get a checklist. And when you log into that, when you click on that checklist, all of the assignments, all of the exemplars, all of the readings, everything is loaded in for you. There were a couple glitches. Thank you for letting me know with the cumulative B quiz. That always transfers wonky from one semester to the next. So it should be fixed now. Please let me know that, if you still can't access it. Some of you might not be able to access it because you don't have Lockdown Browser. It's important to download that. It will take you through the process to do that, but it should be fixed now. As well, some of you let me know that there seem to be 2 introductory writing assignments. I apologize for that. That's fixed. And so what you'll notice is your first writing assignment is you're sharing your story with me. So I've included I've included my process to becoming a teacher, which is a true story, so that you get to know me a little bit. I also included my TED Talk that I was fortunate to be able to complete or do this past March. So you have a sense of who I am, at least in that kind of capacity. Hopefully over the next few weeks, we'll get to know each other even better. And I'm looking for you to be able to tell me your story. So you're really speaking from the heart. The other thing is that I'm looking for with the initial writing assignment is your ability to mimic a structure. So I've given you a structure using my example that I'm looking for you to mimic. So what does that mean? It means that I've given you the first sentence that I want you to start with. I want you to notice how with personal writing, the paragraphs are not like an essay. They each kind of have their own length in order to create a tone and a creative style. It gives you a sense of who I am as I'm writing. So the form mimics the emotional response that I'm looking for you to get. You'll notice that sorry, I'm getting like messages also from you guys on my computer. You'll notice that I've also included repetition, rhetorical questioning. All of that kind of stuff allows me to see what level you're at in terms of writing. Some little housekeeping things that I wanted to update you on is because life has moved all online, and this course is online regardless, I want you to sort of be mindful that I have over 100 students, and I have them in multiple classes. So it's important to recognize that when you're emailing me, I don't necessarily know what course you're in or what assignment you're talking about, especially until I get to know you. It's really important when you're sending me emails, especially through D2L or through your BVC account or through my college account, that you include your first and last name. It doesn't always pop up. When you just sign Best Tammy, I don't know your last name. I don't know anything. So what I would please ask you to do when you're submitting emails to me, even if you're doing them repeatedly, is I need your student ID. I need you to sign your first and last name. I need to know what course you're in. Please specify what week and assignment you're talking about. Otherwise, we're going to get into this back and forth of what assignment are you talking about? What week are you in? What's your ID? Oh, you're in 30-2. You're not in 30-1. Please help me out so that I can help you out quicker and more successfully. Please also be mindful. There'll be times in the course where you're frustrated with me because maybe I'm not giving you the grades that you want, or you're finding the course challenging, or life has gotten crazy because we're all working from home and maybe you have 2 kids that are clawing at you. Whatever it is, I do get it. I'm also navigating life. Please just be responsible with your tone. You always want to ensure that you're being respectful. I am just a person on the other side of the computer. So I just want to, before we get really into the course, I want to ensure that there's a level of decorum that we want to keep in terms of respect both ways. Also keep in mind that there's lots of channels that people are already emailing me in. Some of you are emailing me or kind of like text chatting me in MS Teams. Some of you are emailing me through D2L. Some of you are emailing me through my BBC. And then still some of you are emailing me through my college account. That's all fine. Just be mindful that I can't respond to everybody immediately. I do my best, and then there are times where you're just going to have to wait for a response, just given how many students I'm trying to manage. So right now I'm quite responsive because I want you guys all online, but just be mindful. In D2L, there is a discussion board that is a place where you can upload questions. What I have found over the last couple semesters is that sometimes students are able to respond. You guys are able to respond to each other quicker than I can get to you. So that's a great place for things like, where did Tammy load the video? Or I don't understand what the due dates are. That kind of management stuff is really a great place for you to kind of collaborate as a class and find those kinds of what I call housekeeping questions and answers quickly, in case I can't respond to you quickly. What you really want to be using me for once we get into the course is the quality of the work. So hi Tammy, I dropped an assignment into the Dropbox. I'm not finished it. I was really struggling with my thesis statement. Do you think you could take a look at my thesis statement and provide me some feedback before I finish the assignment? That's a great way to use me as a resource. What I want to offer is that I, unlike many instructors, use the Dropbox as a place for you to solicit feedback. So I want to say that again. I use the Dropbox. I allow students to use the Dropbox as a place to solicit feedback. What does that mean? What it means is that every Sunday night, your assignments are due. They're due like that. They're submitted by 11:30 p.m. And then by Monday, I start slowly marking. Once I put a grade in, 80%, 60%, 90%, I don't allow students to redo. Once the assignment is marked, that's done. However, during the week, I allow students to upload their assignments for feedback. What does that mean? It means wow, I wrote that introductory assignment and I'm just not sure. I'm not sure if this is what Tammy's looking for. I need some time to get to know her style. She needs some time to get to know me. So I'm going to drop it into the Dropbox and I'm going to say in the comment box, because there's a comment box when you upload your assignments, hi, Tammy, I'm looking for you to take a look at this. Specifically, I'm looking for you to look at length. Great. I'll respond to you and say, you know what? I think it's a great start. I think you have a nice quality of writing. It's too short. I need this to be at least 2 pages long. I'll send that back to you. That gives you an opportunity to fix, fine-tune, refine, and upload again. Let's say you upload again and you're still not certain. Now you're worried about whether or not you've mimicked the directions. So you might upload again and say, it's now 2 pages long. Thank you for that feedback. Now I'm looking for feedback on the quality of the writing. Did I get the tone that you were looking for? Please provide feedback. I might not be able to get to it again because I have, I think in your class alone, 75 students. It's a loaded class right now. Or I might be able to say absolutely, and I might write you a quick note and then say you're ready for final mark. Upload again once you're done. You upload it, great, done. I go ahead and mark it, it's done. So basically what I'm suggesting to you is if you know that deadlines are Sunday night, uploading Sunday night and asking me for feedback isn't going to work. You can always, I'm going to set it, because there's so many students this semester, what I'm going to say is you can solicit feedback from me up until Thursday night. Up until Thursday night, 9 p.m., you can be uploading your assignments and soliciting feedback. After Thursday, you just have to expect that I might not be able to get to it. So we have to work with each other here in terms of, because some students upload something like 10 times. Well, if somebody uploads something 10 times, I might just be done giving feedback so I can give feedback to somebody else. But the point is, it's a place for you, because we're not in a regular class. It's a place for you to actually learn. That's where the learning happens. Instead of you uploading assignments, me marking them, you not knowing how to improve for the next time, I just don't see the value in that. The value comes from the communication between you and I on your assignments. Now, sometimes I might say, there's nothing left for you to do. This is great. I can't really offer any more feedback. It's an 80%. Why isn't it 100? Well, it's not 100 because 30-1 is all about critical thinking, and I can't mimic for you how to think deeper. But I often, the value of my courses tend to be in my ability to coach you to get the grades, hopefully, that you're looking for. If you never ask me for feedback, if there's not a comment there, for example, you upload your assignment, it's just uploaded. Like somebody uploaded right now, it's just uploaded. If you don't ask me for feedback, I'm going to assume you don't want any, and I'm just going to mark it. So you do have to write me a comment if you want me to look at the assignment. That's really important, because if I have in 1 week, so for instance, week 1, there's 4 things you're going to be dropping into the Dropbox. Well, times 4 times 70, if I have something like 300 assignments coming in, I'm just going to skip over the ones that don't ask for feedback and go ahead and mark them. So help me out. If you want feedback from me, you have to ask for it within the Dropbox. The cumulative B quiz should be set up now. Again, I'm still seeing messages. It should be okay now. I would anticipate if you're still not able to access, it might be something on your end. But again, please let me know in the next couple hours if there's still an issue there. I will be uploading videos at least once a week. Keep in mind that you have 2 instructors because it's summer and I go on vacation. So for the next 6 weeks, I will be uploading videos, oftentimes with instruction, and kind of commenting on what's coming in and what I'm noticing. So at least you get to see me a little bit. If you want to schedule a face-to-face with me, just let me know, and we can use MS Teams to have a phone call and we can actually chat and talk. Otherwise, I hope everybody is well, and I am looking forward to helping you through the course. Be well.